Greetings, entities and guardians, my name is HyperHimes and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom. I want to make this video because they recently released Super Mayhem, only for like about a month's time. And I have not played this game mode ever since, I'm not sure when was the last time they released Super Mayhem. I think they first released it in the Twizzly Gummy Cookie event, and I know they brought it back another time during another event, but I have no idea when that was. But I know for a fact I did a video on it. Was it when they released like Cookie Alliance? Cookie Odyssey? I don't remember what it was, but I know they brought it back, and basically what it is, I think it's like a 3-team 5-on-5 fight, technically 15-on-15 with 3 teams of 5. That's what I'm trying to remember. But there's some cutscenes to go through. But before I even go ahead and get started on this, I will be reading some comments from the Upgrading Bonds and Stuff Again video, because I like to usually do videos of me just upgrading cookies, because I usually get bored and like to do upgrade videos. But if you haven't yet, or you want to, you can leave comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game. There's nothing entirely different. I'm sorry I got the hiccups. I didn't even eat anything yet. I just had a drink. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. As long as we have a good connection between each other from community and creator to community, and we like being around each other, then that's what matters the most. And, of course, there are some comments I will read, which I guess I may as well just read 2, since it's literally just the start of the video. Both coming from Shadow Does Stuff. One saying, common question, Sea Fairy Moonlight bond. It's a pretty good bond. And the other comment says, please help. What do you... Can you elaborate? Like, what do you need help with? You know, I would like it if you elaborate on some of this stuff. Anyway, so I guess we have to do this cutscene with Tartatan Cookie. The adventurers leaving for the Dragon's Valley come back stronger than before. It's because they're not just fighting monsters, but learning together with cookies from far and wide. Going toe-to-toe with other cookies is valuable combat experience that will make them sharper and stronger. Ah, you mean the Dragon Hunter drills? Everyone fights, and everyone fights with everything they've got. Although you'll end up covered in cinnamon dust. Speaking of which, or just speaking of, isn't it time for the Dragon Hunter drills to begin in the valley again soon? That's correct. Are you planning on joining yourself? Huh? No way. I haven't even forgotten the feeling of cinnamon dust everywhere yet. Are you sure? It might be a good opportunity to show off a Dragon Rider's skills to those novice adventurers. Well, if that's the case, maybe Buttercream and I should just go for it, just as an exercise. Okay, here we are, Super Mayhem, Blazing Dragon's Glory. I see Buttercream and Royal Margarine. There's Tartatan. There's Hollyberry. That's all I can really see. I see, of course, there's bunches of dragons, of course. So you wish to participate in the Dragon Hunter skills, or the Dragon Hunter drills. Well then, the more participants, the better. Here's what you need to know. This is your tier. The higher your tier, the higher your tier, the better the rewards are at the end of the season. You can also receive trophies depending on the results, and the number of trophies will determine your tier and rank. Your ranking will be shown here, and here you will find your guild's ranking. Yes, you can always join a new guild if you're not a part of one. Once the Super Mayhem season is over, you will receive rewards depending on your season ranking. Take part in the Super Mayhem event to win special rewards. You'll regret missing them. It's time to get started on your training. First, the task is to get your team ready. Certain rules must be followed. Remember, each of the 3 teams will face the respective opponent's team in battle. Win more rounds to win the match. Now let's set up your team. I guess I'm doing team setups. This must have been my team from last time I played Team Fight, or Team Mayhem. Super Mayhem, actually. Like I mentioned earlier, you need 3 teams to play. Your teams will face their opponents in order. Choose wisely. If you want to change the order, use this button. This is how you will change the order of your teams in battle. Excellent. Looks like you're ready for battle. Well, first thing I'll actually want to do is I want to go ahead and edit this treasure out. I'll replace it with the whistle, because I think it would be better in regards to just everything else. Because people have told me the whistle is actually better than the Ghost Keeper horn thing. So, swap it out with that. And I think I could do some better team organization here. And I'll read some comments before I get on with it, because I know there's going to take me a bit to organize some teams. There's 4 from AGamer360. I think there's only 4. If there's a 5th one, it's probably buried down, but I only see 4. Which one was rather long, saying, I don't know why I listen to Lion Cacao's OST right now. Like, some of the Lion Cacao versions I think are better than the OvenBreak versions. They're the same themes, but with different instrumentals. Oh, that's weird. Let's hope that they don't edit the Sugar Swan Galaxy Lake if it ever comes to Cookie Run OvenBreak. I know there's the Radiance Galaxy Lake lobby, but there's always a bit of difference music. Wait, but it's a lobby music. There's always a bit of difference in the music that are inspired. Yeah, it seems understandable. There's always usually a bit of a difference. So this is my first team leading off. I think instead, I'm already rocking out some support. So let me swap you out with this.
The stars are singing of our victory.
Yeah, sure. Why the flub not?
You're of the brave type.
2 charges and a defense right there. Hollyberry, I think swap out Blackberry, then I'll have Capsaicin on this one.
It's
and maybe no, there's already a range cookie on there. Another comment from A Gamer, by the way, says, I don't even bother with the candies in Kingdom. It takes too long to even get one ingredient, and most of the candies aren't even reliable since they add too many candies at once, while in Cookie Run OvenBreak, all candies matter because you go for some cookies, you're obligated to have the candy for the skill to be better. Looking at you, orange, kiwi, and apple. Well, I didn't even know, like, orange's skill, or actually, really all of them did that much of an improvement. I don't know. But, I guess maybe Pumpkin Pie's back. Maybe? Maybe swap you out, maybe get that? I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't know, Eclair would probably be good just for more support. With dark chocolate cookie, maybe swap you out for, Capsaicin?
All hands to your battle
maybe.
Stations.
I feel like this team is looking a little bit better. Maybe swap out Frost Queen for... Oh, swap out Frost Queen for Pumpkin Pie. Maybe that'd be better. Yeah, I guess the team is like... Maybe I could replace Parfait with someone. Like, maybe replace Parfait with, Fleming Oyster. I'm basically using all my top cookies at this point. So, yeah, basically everyone's over 1 million, so I think we should be good. But let me read the rest of the A Gamer comments before I continue on. Fun fact, my mother thought that the main Kingdom music was an Animal Crossing music. The main Kingdom music? I don't know, I kind of would believe it, but I think the track goes on for too little for it to become you know, Animal Crossing music. I think the track would be too short and it doesn't loop well in my opinion. I mean, it loops well, but, like, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't immediately loop to make it seem like a super elongated, extended track. But your last comment says, comment question of the day, I guess the bomb with Parfait, Cherry Blossom, Cherry, and Raspberry, especially because the T chat parts, like, it makes me laugh. What is the T chat? You mean, because you say letter T, C-H-A-T, T chat. You mean just them chatting with T? I don't know. But anyway, know your enemy. This is the list of your potential opponents. It's wise to gather as much intelligence as possible before entering a fight. The higher your tier, the less you can learn about your enemies. This is where the skill and experience will come into play. Looks like you're all set. Let's see how you fare in the valley. Well, I seem to be just having a wide range of, like, weak opponents, but that's only just because they're not even scraping 300,000. I'm basically, scraping millions across the board, but that's just because of my ranking. I know once I get higher up in the chocolate, I'm gonna get a lot higher, fights, a lot higher level plebs, and that's gonna be difficult to handle. But thank you guys for being there to support me in my time of need, when I cry. So thank you all plebs. It's time for battle. Make sure you check the Super Mayhem effects in the battle button, or it's next to the battle button. The special conditions are unique effects that are activating the season of the Super Mayhem. These effects will be of key importance when it comes to deciding the winner. Fighting in the barren land, ridden with ash and fire, will be a daunting task. However, cookies who can wield the power of fire might find new strength in such place. Make sure you use the knowledge to your advantage. So we have special conditions. Minimum is level 60. Minimum skills level 60. Bonus effects, no. Applies burn to all entities over 5 damage. Burn damage, interesting. And burn damage is proportional to the attack of cookies. And fire type attack plus 10%. So if we had a cookie like, I don't know, like maybe a Capsaicin over here, this will be actually a good advantage. Interesting. Okay, I guess I will read just one comment from Game Wisdom Gaming, because they only left one. I'm pretty sure they left one, just making sure I check my comments. Basically saying, my favorite bond is definitely the rice cake one. Oh, really? Flipping the rice cake one, because the story is very funny, and the ghost tower bond, since it confirms that Onion Cookie's dead. So you like one because it's funny, and the other one you like because it has a dead child. I gotcha. Anyway, let's go ahead and do some fighting now. Let's spit some fighting words.
I'll shine the way.
I hope you do. I think the way is already shined enough because of all the fire that's on the ground. By the way, what's the Princess Knight? I guess I can see the connection, but Pancake, Tiger, Lily, and Almond? Might be a new... Oh, that's a dragon. Is there just going to be a dragon watching over us? Okay, well, we seem to be... Oh, the fire over the land, too. You think someone like Seafarer would also be, like, resistant to it because, you know, water. I don't know. But anyway, just keep on shattering them. There's so much going on over here. I did it. I mean, I kind of expected as much because it was an easy battle, but hopefully I can reach the next tier after I defeat all these clubs. Hopefully. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to enter the next fight. What team were we looking at? And I'll see. Oh, Hollyberry this time. Okay, Latte, Cherry, Parfait. Is that part? No, that's Cream Puff. Princess, got Purple Yam, Madeline, Blackberry, Vampire, Mint Choco, and lastly, Malice Sauce. Oh, she should probably get an increase in fire damage though, but I have a Capsaicin to coincide with that, so it's fine. Sea Fairy, Parfait, Squid Ink, and flipping Sweet Little Bunny, Moon Rabbit. Okay, so I'm gonna fight, but I'm gonna read some comments while I actually fight, because why not? There's a comment from Ian Alsbrook saying, favorite bond, Angel and Devils. Understandable. Ian Alsbrook's left like 4 comments, so I gotta get through them. Another comment says, another upload so soon, I mean, I upload like every time at like around 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, so I don't know what you're talking about. By the way, I can't even tap on any of these skills because it's just automatic. Alright, another comment from Ian Brooks says, your Milky Way cookies looking strong and your macaroon you see here in the City Wizard. I'm thinking about it, but I also probably want to use a Tart Tatin just to use as an enemy sweeper. And lastly, Ian Brooks left a comment saying, as of now, I have Latte Cookies Magic Candy. Well, you know what? I'm proud of you. And I'm pretty sure after I do one more fight, I will guarantee to get my tier up to Chocolate 1. Which, hey, it's better than Chocolate 2. That's the best thing that I can ask for. Seems like the next team is rocking in with a bunch of rares. Flipping Holly... This team's looking familiar. Yeah, Cream Puff, Tiger Lily, Pancake, Princess, Hollyberry. Purple Yam, Madeline, Alchemist, Snow Sugar, and Custard are king. And Malasauce, Moon Rabbit, Mango, Sorbet Shark, and Fig. At least half of these cookies I've seen before. And all the treasures are different. Is this... What is going on here? Okay, I think after this fight, I will read a comment course of the day and see what y'all react to. And, yeah, I'll just read some more comments while I fight, because there's 5 for Mona that I gotta get through. Mona's comments say, for South Park is Phone Destroyer. I don't know what that means. Hyper After Custard is 5-star Ascension. I feel proud of my son is finally 5-star Ascension. Yeah, that's probably what I would say. Hyper Game Money equals finally. I mean, I am spending the money on building, so it really doesn't matter. And also just spending it on cookie upgrades. Another comment says, common question, Carrot, because of Carrot Cookie, into Twilight because of Rye Cookie, and Greedy Dragon because of Eclair. Huh.
Remember who
well, I mean, I guess you did list 3 of them, but I guess I got confused. It's just because they are all favored because of one cookie. And your last comment, Mona, says, I made an OC by the name of Honey Dragon Cookie. She's Cookie how Logan, it's not Longan, it's Logan, turned into a dragon as punishment for trying to steal something from him. I changed my OC name from Teacup Cookie to Black Teacup Cookie. Okay, so it's black now, I gotcha. Alright, so we can see a new line of battle. Let's see if we can take down any of them. Seems like we definitely can, I'm pretty sure. Chocolate 1. Alright, so... With that being said, we're going to go ahead and ask you a comment question of the day. So if you want to respond to it, be sure to comment down in the comment section below. And for this, I'm going to go ahead and ask if you wanted some sort of a new type of game mode that revolves around cookies fighting cookies, how would you want it to be formatted? Because we obviously know you have the plebing arena fight where it's just basically 5 of your best cookies put against another 5 of your best cookies. You have Super Mayhem, which is basically the 3v3 with 15 cookies, 5-on-5 each turn. But would you want to try and make that format a different any way, shape, or form? Like, do you want it instead to make it like a 5v5, but it's like a 1v1 at a time, and it's basically chose random depending on luck, depending on what cookies that you have? I feel like that would be pretty interesting, though I feel like it would be ridiculous if people just showed up with a bunch of legendaries, especially if it was luck-based, depending on what cookies you would bring. But I feel like it could also work, because if it wasn't randomly chosen, then it would kind of make people easy to win, especially if they have the best cookies. But maybe if it was randomly chosen, then like you would have a better strategy if you were to actually have this cookie equipped other than another cookie. But then again, it's all by random chance, so feel free to discuss down in the comments. But I think I'm going to do like a few more of these, and then I want to do something special because I saw this event and I don't think I was going to do a video dedicated to this. I don't know. Maybe I could do a little bit more, or maybe I can do it for a separate video. I don't know. But we have this team. The only thing I see is Ginger Brave, Herb, and Pastry as new cookies. I see Madeline for Werewolf, Espresso, and Clover's new ones. I think Clover's there before, though. Poison Mushroom, Kamiho, and Parfait. Okay, the teams are looking pretty stronger, but hopefully after these 3 fights, I can actually get to another rank, because I'm trying to get out of this chocolate tier. Now, I'm not saying that I hate chocolate, I'm just saying that chocolate seems to be the bottom of the barrel. Bottom of the candy barrel, I guess. But anyway, I guess I'll read some more comments while I'm fighting through these battles, because there's quite a few. Austin with a head left a few comments. One saying, 1743, yes, he was upside down. Yeah, I don't know what the flow was up with that. Another comment comes from, well, they all come from Austin with a head. Another one saying, me after seeing other people not maxing out Custard. Angry face. Yes, that's my face. If you don't upgrade your king, who's gonna like be your role model in your kingdom? I mean, maybe it could be your favorite cookie, but someone needs a king, you know? Who's gonna rule the kingdom? And lastly, Austin with a head left a comment saying, my favorite bond of the day is a day off in the Republic. It's a costume bond. A costume bond? What one is that? A day off in the Republic? I don't think I've heard of that one before. Maybe it's something I haven't seen. I don't know, but new cookies. Cherry cookie, latte cookie. I've seen these. I haven't seen gumball though. And strawberry crepe, raspberry, and black raisin. Interesting. Some new cookies for us to instantly squash. And I know what you're saying. Hyper, obviously you're going to win. You have up to over 3 million power with all your teams combined. and you're trying to make this interesting. Yes, I am. I'm trying to make this interesting because I know for a fact I'm going to squash these teams, but I need to get a higher rank anyway just so I can reap some better rewards. And what, am I not just going to showcase this? I thought I ran out of health immediately, but that's just because the next round initiated. I swear, that terrified me. By the way, I'm trying to figure out how Black Pearl Cookie would even work in this, because I know you could see her silhouette through, like, the bottom platform, like the platform we're all fighting in. But the thing is, like, she's basically delving down in molten hot lava. How can she swim through that? I don't know. I think our tier is going to go up, but I could still fight the other... Oh, yeah, they're getting higher. Now we're seeing up to 300,000 to 500,000 levels. Kind of scary, but nothing that I probably can't handle. So what are we looking at now? Caramel Arrow, Sorbet, Moonlight, Pure Vanilla, and Sea Fairy. This is already looking scary. Dark Cacao, Royal Margarine, Clouded Cream, a BTS one. I don't know which one. It might be J-Hope. I don't know. And Cream Unicorn. And lastly, Capsaicin, Milky Way, Mango, Sparkling, and Oyster. Pretty powerful team, but you only have treasures equipped on the one. You gotta remember, you gotta equip treasures on all three sides, just so you can give them all a boost in power. Maybe they probably forgot about that. That's my assumption. But anyways, Molus77 did leave 4 comments. One saying, "Is it just me or is the audio?" What is that? Is the audio what? What? Another comment says, "Common question of the day, probably one with the cotton and sherbet." That is a sweet bond, I gotta admit. Another comment says, "It's pizza time. Are also are Chicago deep dish good or mid?" I've only had a boxed deep dish pizza before. I never had it straight from the source, straight from an Italian restaurant, or straight from a Chicago restaurant. However, as far as I know from the ones I had boxed in pizza, they're actually really good. It's a lot more cheesy than I expected. Seriously, I'm not even joking. From the few that I had, deep dish is just, mwah, it's beautiful. However Chicagoans, however the plebs do it in Chicago they do it well. And your last comment says, "As a Dokkan pleb, I don't know if having weekly updates in Cookie Run Kingdom feels kind of dry. I know I play Dokkan a lot, and Dokkan gets weekly new content, but dang Devsisters, we need more content for the game not to be dry." I mean, it updates like every, I don't know, like half a month, so I think you're getting a solid amount of content. I think that's fair enough as it is. Okay, but I think I'll just do these 3 battles, and I'll just do a little bit of a bonus at the end, because there's still some other comments I know I still need to go through, because there's still a fair amount. Spiral Smart Entertainment left a comment saying, oh, I didn't even look at the team for this one. That's my bad. I didn't do a quick team overview of the opponents. But Spiral Smart Entertainment left a comment saying, "Oh, well, I wish I could ascend more of those cookies." And at 11:07, apparently, actually, my favorite cookie bond was the Sea Fairy Moonlight one of the best 2. One of the best 2? Well, if that's the best one, what's the other one? I don't know. But, come on, we can sweep them? I was gonna say sweep them and clear them at the same time, and I got swear them. I'm such a genius. Oh, we got it. Nice. Alright, what the pleb is next in regards to comments and stuff.
That was a wonderful journey.
Yes, it was. We have a few comments from Lynn on the Geo, to one saying, "My favorite bond is sibling rivalry." Oh, that's sweet. Sibling rivalry because it's the story, in my opinion, is funny, and it shows the bond between Alchemist and Vampire. Yeah, I swear, they're never going to be, happy with each other. They're just going to always hate. I mean, Vampire really doesn't have much hate, but, Alchemist does. Alright, Queenamon, Sherbet. Oh, nice oyster costume. And more Legends and Ancients. Pitaya and Hollyberry in the same team. Great, but you also have Frost Queen for some reason. Latte and Cream Puff. Nice costumes. Dark Chocolate leading with Affogato and Caviar. Cat and Caviar, sorry. Black Pearl and Squid Ink. What? Squid Ink and Poison Mushroom. What the fuck am I saying? Another comment says, or from Lenon Geo saying, "You actually made the right choice by making Licorice Cookies Magic Candy because it's good for dealing with bosses. Licorice and his Magic Candy is like Affogato, but better. Also, it's recommended to use full Swift Chocolate on Licorice." Thank you for the advice. I'll be sure to use that if I ever plan to use Licorice in the future. Because I feel like maybe there might be a use, maybe for a Cookie, what is it, Cookie Alliance? The one where you need 25 cookies to go through it, basically. Just maybe. That would be fun. Anyway, Princess Blue did leave a comment saying, "Favorite bond if we never met, Madeline and Espresso." I think that bond is really nice too, because it kind of shows how the difference between each other, but they can kind of respect each other. But I like that. And lastly, there's a comment from Sonic Gamer saying, "Our future king has ascended." Yes, our king has now ascended. There's only a few more comments, but there is something I want to do, because I don't want to just do these. I didn't just want to do this for the video. What I want to do is, now that we also got a tier up, I'm pretty sure. No, oh wait. We got Bronze 1. Yes. And now the fights are starting to look more hectic. But what I want to do is I'm actually going to take a quick gander over to... oh, it's loading. We're going to take a quick trip over to the gacha. And we're going to go ahead and try and pull for just a few costumes. I may not have many... oh, Witness Legendary costumes. Isn't this the cutscene? Yeah, if you're wondering, that's just the video that they posted for the YouTube channel. But there is a high chance, it's kind of like the legendary costumes they released for Sea Fury and Moonlight, even though I couldn't get any. But I want to see if we can get some good costumes here. I'll only do a few, because I don't want to run dry of random cubes immediately again. But I think since I saw those outfits in the front, doesn't that mean something good? Does it? It does! Literally first costume draw. Okay, sure, you know what? I'll take that. Let's go ahead and snip, snip, snip. And by the way, there's only 3 more comments that I can read, all from Devant Malik, which I think I'll do right before I open them. Okay, so 2 commons, 2 rares, and an epic. I'll read them right before we open them. Devant Malik left 3 comments. One saying, common question of the day, sea breeze flowing through the stars. Is that the one with Moonlight and Sea Fury? I can only assume it is. Another comment says at 1348, they were good back then, so it doesn't mean that they were good now. Licorice is below average. I mean, someone said their magic candy is good, so I don't know. But your last comment says, Licorice is the worst magic candy with arcane crystals and overall second worst magic candy. And then someone replied, Milk and Latte's magic candy. Is Latte really that bad? I've been getting so many lattes, it feels like I just have to upgrade a magic candy. I don't know. Cool, cool. These 2 I already have. What's this one? Holy, it's Hellhound. Excuse, I don't have that costume yet, but you know what? I really like that costume. The eye patch and the plumbing, like, scepter. Instead of the blade, it's like an actual, like, munchie. That probably makes no sense. But you know what? We did get a good costume out of that, which I am happy about. I think we'll do 1 or 2 more. See, since there's some outfits, like, not at the front, I think they're not going to give anything good. That's my theory, because I only got rares here. So I feel like if I see some, it's 4 commons, too. Bada, 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 bada. All of these are just, I already have. We'll do 1 more, I'd say. See, now I think it's something good, because it has these special outfits at front. Is this some sort of math equation that I'm only just finding out now? Yeah, I'm finding out about it now. Literally at the very start, they spoil it for you. Okay, well, if you give me a good costume that's not a repeat, I will forgive you for this. But after this, I will end the video here, because I'm not going to spend too many more rainbow cubes on these costumes and stuff. Well, there's 2 super good ones. Okay, common. Okay, the rare, Prison Breaker. So the first one at the bottom is, I already have it, Tundra Warrior. Because it would have said new if I already had it. And the second one is new, Crimson Sunset Incense. A floating lilac cookie I didn't even know Lilac had a costume in this. I knew he had a costume in OvenBreak, but not Kingdom. But you gotta be honest, the red and purples, mwah. You know, while I didn't get like the legendary costumes, I got 2 really good epic costumes just from 3 pulls, and that's really not too bad. So I'll end the video here. If you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share this video with your friends if you enjoy my Cooker Run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have a Mercy if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to buy anything at all. I also have a Discord down in the description if you want to check it out. It's called the Hypenese Hub. It's a fun time down there, or trying to expand each and every single day. And last but certainly not least, there's another link down in the description that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Cooker Run YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.